Ralphie, help! I can't put my arms down! Ralphie! Howdy folks, my name is Richie, aka Bog Otter, and welcome back to another Guild Wars 2 video. This past weekend, I was given access to a preview environment of the Echoes of the Past patch for Guild Wars 2, so thanks to ArenaNet for giving me that sneak peek. And I wanted to bring to you today a video that is spoiler-free, but shows you the most important thing of the patch, and that is the loot. What are the new armor sets we can get? What are the new mini pets we can get? What are the new tonics? What are the new stat combinations? I'm going to cover all those very quickly for you here today. So let's get to it. So the first thing that we have is a new set of armor. Now, this set of armor is going to unlock as we play through the next set of episodes for the second half of Season 2 of The Living World. So if we check out I'm going to turn into a seal there. If we check out our wardrobe and we type in the name carapace, actually let's do this for like one specific armor type. Okay, there we have it. This is the carapace armor set here. And what's interesting about this is how it unlocks. You will get the carapace mantle simply by playing through the story in the Echoes of the Past patch. It's just a reward for completing all of the story instances. I think that's awesome. I think it's cool that, you know, over the course of the second half of the season, we're going to get a whole new armor set by this. But you're going to get it for one armor type. You're either going to get light, medium, or heavy. And there's other ways to actually do events and accumulate these bandit crests to actually unlock the other medium and heavy if you want multiple sets. Now, the other items besides the shoulders in this set are locked. So this one, the carapace cowl, is going to be unlocked in episode 8, and it shows you episode 8. This is episode 6, so this will be the next patch, will be the gloves. Episode 7 is the pants, and shoes is 7. So it looks like we get the shoulders right now. The next patch is going to be the gloves, and then we're going to move on to pants and boots. Pants! And then we're going to have, finally, we're going to do the headpiece and the chest piece. Now, this could be an indication that we're looking at, this number of patches. Episode 8 might be the finale because you're going to get 2 armor sets for that, and that's going to round out the set there. So a little bit maybe of a hint of how many patches we're looking at. Right now, we're at episode 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Okay, but what does this armor look like? I'm glad you asked that, internet audience. I'm going to show you here a couple samples real quick of what the light armor looks like. Here we go, on some random races and genders. Alright, I like this. The light armor set is pretty cool, especially because the back has a little bit of a tail portion that goes down, and especially on a char, it looks pretty cool because it actually lines up with your tail. It also, on the female characters, seems to have butterfly shoulders. You get a little bit of a an insect look to this because it is a carapace after all. All right, and here is a few different medium set armors previews for you to peruse. Of course, you're going to be able to dye it any way you want. So if you hate my color choices, then you can paint them to your desire once you get your hands on this armor set. And finally, we're going to look at a few heavy armor samples to round out this collection. I think overall it's a pretty cool looking set. Now, the next set that is going to be available to us, there's actually another armor set, and it's actually an upgrade to the carapace. And if we look here, you will see luminescent. Okay, so the luminescent set is, again, it's going to be unlocked per episode. Now I'm going to put the preview back up here for the carapace before I show you the luminescence, so you can watch how it changes. Like, the actual armor is the same, okay, but there is actually a glow effect associated with the luminescence. So let's bring up the luminescent now. Now watch how the colors change on this. I'm not changing the dyes here. I'm just changing the armor pieces, and you can see this set actually has a glow effect to it. And you can change the colors. You can still dye it, but it'll be a glowy version of whatever colors you choose. Now, how do you get the luminescent sets? Well, you will need to unlock and complete a collection. And it's all centered around the new armor type that you unlock. So in this patch, the collection is going to be the shoulder piece. So we go down here to our collections. It's a basic collection, I believe, and we have the luminescent shoulder guard collection. Now, one of the things you will need, absolutely, is the carapace pauldron, which you will get by completing the instances like we discussed before. But then there's a whole bunch of other things that you need to get. These are just some drops that you can get over different mordrums. some things that you just have to get lucky and buy. One of these is kind of like a scavenger hunt thing. This one you have to go to Keldon Forest and do something with some firefly. You got to imbue them with luminescence. And you need to get the light, medium, and heavy versions of the carapace, so that you have to get bandit crests in order to do that. And then the final thing is you need this new ascended accessory that actually has the new stat combination, which I'll cover in a minute. To get this ascended accessory, you have to do all 7 of the optional achievements by going back through the story instances from this patch. I'm not going to bring up the interface for it because it might have some spoilers in it, and I want this video to be spoiler free. But basically, you have to do all of those harder expert achievements for the story instance, and you will get this extended accessory. And then if you complete all of this collection, you will get this luminescent shoulder skin. Now, I'm going to actually hop over to the new map real quick. This is the Silver Waste map, and I'm going to show you right in front here a new vendor with some of the other items I want to preview, but also they're going to give you there's a couple NPCs standing around that kind of tell you about the luminescent armor. It's kind of funny that they're actually talking in game about something that is, you know, very much an outside of, it's kind of like a metagame thing. All right, these NPCs are over here in Camp Resolve when you first enter the instance over here. Here they are. Let me try to like lay down in front of them. It's kind of funny. So here they are. They all have their glowy armor. One is light, one is medium, one is heavy, and they actually stand around and they will discuss things. That's some fine looking armor. Yeah, we earned it. Took a lot of hard work and determination, but as you can see, it was well worth our time. Oh yeah? How did you do it? First, we collected a bunch of bandit crests and traded them for carapace armor. And then we collected specific items from all over the Silver Waste, even slew a Mordrum champion just for its tendon. What did you do with all that? Once we collected the necessary ingredients, the armor began to glow, becoming luminescent armor. Wow, maybe I'll give it a try. So, I mean, it's a way to in-game, like, to tell you, like, that there's something else to do. But, yeah, it's a little bit cheesy there. All right, so that is the luminescent armor and the carapace armor. Those are cool sets. Gives you a lot of stuff to do in this patch. But there's also this vendor here. This is the Bandit Crest collection. Now, you're going to get Bandit Crest, like I said before, just by doing different events and things in the Silver Wastes. But you can see there's a whole bunch of different goodies. This is the shoulder box. You need 1,000 to get, if you want to get the medium armor, the heavy armor, whichever ones you don't collect from doing the story instance. You can see there's new crafting insignias and inscriptions. This is going to allow you to do the sinister stat combination, which is brand new. It is a condition damage, power, precision stat combination, which is kind of cool. And you are able to get this endless dust mite tonic, which will turn you into a dust mite, so you can make all of your friends allergic to you, I guess. The Bandit Combat Journal is another collection that you're going to be able to purchase, and this is going to give you, I don't think the bandit weapons are new, but now if you collect them all, you will be able to unlock some sort of reward. I'm not able to kind of unlock this to show you this at this time. This consumable allows you to kill Mordrum bosses and collect organs, which is useful for the other collections. Bandit skeleton keys. Okay, so you're going to need shovels and keys. I actually have a shovel in my inventory. So the Silver Waste shovel, you'll double click and it's a consumable and allow you to help find lost bandit chests. Now when you open a chest using one of these skeleton keys, you're going to be able to get goodies inside, and apparently everybody on the map is also going to be able to open up that chest that you had found. So these shovels that you use to unearth things you can actually bring your guild or your friends along, and they can all get a crack at opening up those chests. And apparently what's in the chest are champion loot bags, some raw ambrite. There's also a new endless arid devourer tonic, and there's also going to be high-level bandit weapons that you get to choose your stat combination on. So I don't think that the bandit weapons necessarily will have a new skin. I didn't see any new skins in the wardrobe for them, but they might be just, max level items that you get to pick the stats on. Might be good for leveling up or equipping some alts. So that's what we got on this this vendor for the most part here. And now let's wrap up with new mini pets. All right, if we look at our mini pet collection tab, there's a bunch of new ones. One of them, the first one here is, okay, we got Belinda Delacroix. I was kind of hoping that the Belinda Delacroix mini would be her hanging from a Mordrum tentacle, but that might be a little bit too morbid, having that following you around. Maybe she could make some gurgling sounds as you walk around. but I don't know. Marjorie would probably not really want to travel with you if you did that. So this is going to be a gem store item. This is going to be, I believe it's going to be 350 gems for Belinda there. Now, there's a couple other minis. I don't know how we get these, and some of the models don't actually look necessarily correct. So let's go through it. Miniature Drewbert's Ghost. Now, if you remember Drewbert was the Quaggan in Dry Top who was begging you for money, and you gave him money, and he didn't even say thank you, and he wound up dying by a Mordrum tentacle. Well, now his ghost is back. The only downside to this, it looks exactly like the mini Quaggan Ghost Trick-or-Treater up here. I wonder if there's going to be any last-minute changes to this or not. I'm not sure, but it is the same model as far as I can tell. We've got the miniature Avatar of the Tree. I don't know how this is going to be acquired, but it's pretty awesome. This would definitely be one of the ones I would want. And you got a miniature Sand Giant, which kind of makes sense with the whole Dry Top theme. And then the last one is a cool name, but I don't think it's the right model, or I don't know. Maybe it is. Miniature Packed Airship. But it looks like the Infinarium from the Winter's Day event. Maybe, I mean, it's different colors, but I guess. But yeah, I don't know if this is the right model for it or not, but it does say Miniature Packed Airship. I would think it would look more like a packed airship than the Infinarium. Well, that's going to wrap things up, folks. What do you guys think of all of the loot that you can acquire in the Echoes of the Past patch? Let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm eager to hear. And as usual, please like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel so you can be notified when future videos are released. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody has a fantastic day. And I'll see you next time in Tyria. Take care.